Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Abigail Akinyemi, a renowned solo travel expert and digital nomad. Abigail has embarked on numerous adventures around the globe and recently made the significant decision to relocate to Albania through her popular Instagram account. She shares her experiences and insights on life as an expat. Hey, Abigail, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay, what inspired you to choose Albania as your new home base?
Well, I was looking for a different pace of life, and I did some research on great places to move to with good weather, and Albania came on my list, and I said, why not?
I like it. And how did your prior solo travels influence your decision to settle in Albania?
They definitely helped me realize what region of the world I think would be realistic for me long term. I've traveled extensively through Asia and Europe, and just the proximity to home, as well as things that I like to do regularly, led me to the decision of choosing Albania.
Can you describe the process of moving to Albania, and were there any challenges you faced during the relocation?
Yeah, so essentially, once I figured out how I was going to make money online, because I preferred to work remotely,
Mhm.
I had to sell all of my things and put in my notice at my apartment. Then it was, finding an apartment, finding a flight, of course. I joined a lot of Facebook groups to meet new people,
Mhm.
and then it was time for me to go.
How did you navigate the cultural and language differences upon arrival?
I did my research and started to do some online Albanian classes so I could learn the language a bit. But learning the key phrases at first really helped me,
Mhm.
knowing how to say hi, bye, good morning, things like that. So definitely doing my research with the language learning.
Well, that's good. Well, tell me about daily life in Albania. What does a typical day look like for you there?
Well, I'm grateful that I've made some great friends here. So usually hanging out with some friends, maybe a long walk. We have a beautiful lake here called the Licheni Taran Artificial Lake. And there's also great hiking here as well, which is something I love to do. And then usually towards the afternoon time is when I start working with my clients who are based in the US.
Mhm.
And then maybe, going out for a drink with friends. Oh, and the sports teams. I am a big Tirana sports fan, so I'm always at the games.
Oh, I love it. How else have you integrated into the local community, and what strategies have you found effective in building those connections?
Yeah, I think showing up regularly in your community, whether it's your local coffee shop or your grocery store, when they start to see you like more than 3, 4 times,
Mhm.
they recognize you and they welcome you.
Mhm.
And I practice my very little Albanian skills with them, and that's helped people to open up to me. So I think just showing up consistently helps you become a part of their routine as well.
Mhm. Okay, so let's switch to professional pursuits. As a digital nomad, how has Albania served as a base for your work and travels?
Yeah, so I love the location of Albania because of its proximity in Europe.
Mhm.
There are great flight deals to places all over Europe. So I can fly to London for a weekend or Paris or Rome. I just came back from Rome a few weeks ago, and the flights are almost always under $100 round trip, which is unheard
Wow.
of for something
Yeah.
compared to living in the States. So that's been nice. And then because the cost of living for somebody who makes a US dollar is quite well. It helps with saving money and my future long-term goals.
Mhm. Okay, tell me about Albanian culture. What have you found the most surprising or enriching?
Um, Definitely the resilience. It's a very nuanced history, and despite all that's happened, the people are so welcoming and open,
Mhm.
which I think is quite rare in times like this. To go through such a traumatic history and still be open to new people is something that I find so amazing about the Albanian culture. They're very hospitable, and yeah, I think they're just the people I've met are really open to new things and new experiences. So it's a great time to be here.
How has living in Albania influenced your travel experiences within the region?
For sure. I'm actually have a few trips planned to other parts of the country
Mhm.
this week even. and seeing the varied landscapes of the mountains, the beautiful beaches, which I
Mhm.
hope to experience in a few months from now, and then also to other Balkan countries and seeing the similarities. I recently went to Pristina, Kosovo,
Mm.
which I shared on my YouTube channel, and seeing the differences and similarities as well. So that has been fun. You'll never run out of things to see here for sure.
Well, excellent, Abigail. I'm so proud of you. Where can we follow you and find out more about all of your adventures?
For sure, you can find me at theladyWhoTravels.com, which
Mhm.
is my website. I publish travel guides all over the world there, and on Instagram at @theladyWhoTravels_, and on TikTok at @theladyWhoTravels. I hope to see you guys all there.
I love it, Abigail. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.